Oh, hey there, everyone. It's Dave Barnett from the investlocalbook.com blog site. Back with another viewer question. This one from Brian. And Brian asks, is gold an effective means to ensure your financial well-being? Well, that's an interesting question because if you go online and you look around, you're going to find a whole bunch of people out there on the internet talking about how gold is the only real form of money and that gold is the be-all and end-all of everything, and that government-produced what they call fiat currencies or debt-backed currencies are all going to collapse and are not real, etc., etc. I believe that gold is not an investment. If you read my book, Invest Local, I actually have a section in there on precious metals. And I believe that gold is not an investment. It is rather a form of savings and insurance, but mostly a form of savings. And the reason why I say it's savings is because gold and silver, the precious metals, are a form of money that are not a currency. So there's a big difference between currencies and money. Money has to have intrinsic value. Currencies do not have intrinsic value. So coins and paper money, there's no intrinsic value there. You can use paper money to start a fire, but you can't do anything with it. Whereas gold or silver, actually there's value in the metal. And the other thing that makes it very interesting is that it is a form of money that can't be instantaneously counterfeited by a central bank, whereas the currencies can be. And in fact, expanding the money supply and devaluing currencies is a part of the plan. If you go to any central bank website, you will see that their purpose is to manage inflation. So they want to have an inflation rate of around 2% a year. 2% a year. Basically, what that means is they're creating new money out of thin air to devalue the value of the dollars that you've worked to earn. Over 30 years at 2%, that wipes away half of the value that you've earned. So I don't feel entirely comfortable having all of my money tied up into a device which has been designed basically to transfer value, purchasing power from me to the central bank and the politicians. So there is space in your overall wealth portfolio for precious metals, but I don't think it's wise to put all of your money into precious metals because, of course, there's always a variation in price vis-a-vis currencies, and the currency is what you need to go to the grocery store and buy food every week. So, speaking personally, and from another video I did recently, someone who has 5% of their overall net wealth in precious metals, I think is acting prudently, exposing themselves to something that has been valuable and a money for over 5,000 years, unlike modern currencies. And the insurance aspect of precious metals simply insures you against some sort of crisis in the financial system. We hear a lot on the news about what happened in Cyprus last year, what's happening in Greece. Are the Greeks going to leave the Eurozone? What kind of crisis could that create? In times of panic in the financial system, people have traditionally gone into the precious metals, gold and silver, because they're real, they're tangible, and again, they can't be counterfeited or made up out of thin air like currencies can. So I think there's room for it in your financial portfolio, but I don't think it's a silver bullet to ensure your financial well-being. You need something in there that's going to grow. You've got to get part of your wealth out there working for you, earning some sort of rate of return to help grow your portfolio. Anyway, I hope, Brian, that answers your question, and I've had a great time answering it. Don't forget to go and visit investlocalbook.com and sign up for my mailing list. Thanks. We'll see you later.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. That's great. Don't forget, visit www.investlocalbook.com. Sign up for my email list. It's right down here under the welcome video. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.